Será que voltou agora? Galerinha aí que tava no YouTube assistindo aqui, o OBS, ele meio que bugou aqui, deu problema no encode e acabou fechando a live, tá? Tanto na Twitch, tanto no YouTube. Quem tiver aí, puder deixar o like, novamente agradeço, tá? Hoje tá bem foda fazer live, porque já é a segunda vez que tá dando problema aqui. O jogo fechou e o outro, simplesmente o encode aqui do OBS acabou fechando as lives e o meu jogo. Mas vamos continuar aí. A gente vai seguir para Husk. Novamente. Terminando de fazer a missão do moleiro. E resta pra gente é só a principal. E tem uma tarefa ali pra gente fazer na intros que talvez eu faça. Mas de princípio vamos focar no principal agora.
Oh, this place again. Oh, it makes my blood run cold. But it's good we're back safe. We'll pass on Sir Yaromir's messages to Lord von Bergov, and our work will be done.
Of course. Let's see him at once.
Welcome back, Sir Hans. Henry?
Greetings, sir.
I'm glad you got back safe and sound. Now let's get down to business. Lord Capon, what news do you bring from Sir Yaromir? How many of his men can I count on?
First of all, Sir Yaromir sends his respectful greetings, sir. And he says he will pray for your good health. He was most troubled by the news about the ambush on your company. He promised 2 armored horsemen and 3 infantry bowmen.
Roughly what I expected. Thank you, Lord Capon. The reserves are being assembled, and we'll soon have a strong enough force to deal with that rebel.
When will they arrive?
He said he'd send them tomorrow.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Sir Yaromir is pleased that the Nebakov banner will be flying above a war party again after so long. Thank you, gentlemen, for this little service. But we haven't been idle either. I have some news you might be interested in. We caught one of those bastards who ambushed us.
What? How?
A stroke of luck, more than anything. He's under lock and key down in the dungeons.
And? Did you get anything out of him, sir?
It turns out he's a tough nut to crack. My men haven't yet got a word out of him.
What about torture, sir?
That is just it. The men are superstitious. They say unclean work fits only for an executioner, and it seems we don't have one here. So they just beat him a little. But the bastard certainly knows how to hold his tongue.
Damn!
I thought you might also be interested in what he knows. He's most likely from the same band that attacked you. I don't know what you think about such superstitions, Lord Capon. But if you want to try and get something out of him, I will not hold you back. Make him tell you where his gang hides out, and I will be in your debt. And if someone in the region is helping them, I want to know who.
That's an offer that's hard to resist, Sir Otto. I have a whole list of questions for that scoundrel, and superstitions mean nothing to me.
All the instruments you need are right there. Make him regret the day he took up arms against us.
Pera aí, galera. Vamos arrancar dele de maneira mais
I'm
difícil.
surprised how tender-hearted your men are. Especially after what that band did to you and your captain. But I haven't forgotten. We'll get it out of him. The hard way, if need be.
I'm glad to hear it. You have already surprised me once or twice, so I'm interested to see if you can do it again. And if not, I shall just hang the bastard. As a warning to the others. Nevertheless, while we are dealing with nuisances, did you notice anything suspicious on my estate while I was away? Something that might put us on the trail of those scoundrels, say.
I'm afraid I can't help you there, sir. While you were away, I spent my time, hunting. And after that, I was a guest in your cellars.
That's true. And you, Henry?
Anômides aqui. O moleque Crazy está desconfiado. Eles vão chegar a Trosk. O poder das cruzadas estava na região. O Gelsemane abandonou o próprio casamento. Houve um assassinato em Trosk. Os habitantes de Tachoves e eles jovens estão brigando. E criminosos do Barão Gules está em Simine. Será que eu entrego o cara, mano? Oh, véi. Será que eu vou entregar o cara lá de Simine?
There were reprobates at large, but me and Lord Semine took care of it. Their leader was a lesser noble nicknamed Gules. Semine spared his life as a highborn, and in return, Gules agreed to serve him.
Magnanimity towards an enemy is either virtuous or foolish. Time will tell. That Gules and his band. Is there any link with the bandits we are looking for?
No. No link. I routed the rest of his band. That threat has been dealt with.
Excellent. Ulrich could learn a thing or two from you about dealing with nuisances in my absence. The best way to judge a noble is by those who serve him. And you are reflecting very well on Lord Capon. Now, to more pleasant business. My personal bodyguard, Lord Bartosz, also known as Black Bartosz, came back from Prague with me. An outstanding swordsman, among other things. So if you want to take your mind off things or fancy some training, as my esteemed guest, he will be at your service. You will most likely find him at the sword-fighting arena in the outer fortifications. That is all. Inform me about what you get out of the bandit.
Sobre o interrogatório, fui enviado para cuidar dos demônios do castelo.
I wanted to ask you something else about the interrogation, sir.
What is that?
Where is the torture chamber?
Down in a cellar, across from the jail cells. Talk to Lord Capon. He knows where.
I think I'll go now, sir.
Off you go. We will speak once you have news.
Ah. Vamos lá interrogar o cara.
My God. Oh, well.
Coisa ali em cima? Peraí. Ele tá aqui em cima.
Shit. I'm always...
What do you think about it?
Are you talking about the torturing?
What else? Seems to me you were all too willing to do that dirty work.
What was I supposed to do? It was a goodwill gesture. What's more, we finally have a chance to put the screws on someone who at least has some answers. Besides, from what you said, you don't particularly mind dirty work.
You're right. In short, it's our task.
But don't get the wrong idea. I'm also hoping we'll manage it without nasty shit.
I don't even know how to torture properly.
I don't even know how to torture badly. For things like that, nobles have minions.
Only now the minions are...
Us. True. Come on. Let's get it over with as quickly as we can.
No. Tomar banhozinho ali, né? Tem alguma coisa pra consertar aqui? Ouro de chumbo. Sapateiro. Tudo sujo, mano.
Good to see you.
Greetings.
Perto, cachorro.
Look what I have for you.
He passed away. That's why I went.
Para a câmara da tortura.
New blood? Did the last two get tired?
We're not Trotsky guards.
I don't give a fuck who you are. I still won't tell you anything.
Lord von Berg.
Ah, sim, mano. Dá pra acariciar o dog, sim.
Then all three of you can go and hold hands on your way to hell.
Ha ha! We've got a joker here. Who are you?
Nobody important.
That's for us to judge, if you wouldn't mind.
And who are you, if you're not guards?
We asked first. So answer nicely, or...
Or we'll use force.
Do as you like, yellow bellies. You'll end up just like von Bergov. On the gallows. Like all traitors. Ah!
This is...
E começa a tortura.
You know, my friend here is a blacksmith's son. And he knows well what to do with things like these tongues here.
You won't get anything out of me. Bigger men have tried. So take those tongs and shove them up your arse, you horse and traitor!
Tô pegando leve, hein?
Are you gonna slap me like a midwife slapping a baby's arse? Is that all you got?
Let's do what we came to do. You can see there's no point in fooling around with him. Now you're going to talk, you fucking louse. Understand?
I'm not saying anything. Do as you will.
Where's that band of yours hiding?
Está se fazendo de herói em vão. Onde está se escondendo?
I'll ask again. Where's your camp? You think you're real important, eh? A tough nut. A hero. Only you're just a poor wretch living a shitty, wasted life among outlaws. No one respects you, and no one likes you. Not even your bandit cronies. Even if you somehow slipped away back to your lair, wherever it is, do you think they'll thank you? No fucking way.
Nabokov. It's Nabokov.
You're lying. I was just there and spoke directly with Lord Nabok.
Oh.
Looks like our fellas pulled the wool over your eyes.
How did you manage that?
Old Nabok is a gullible fool, like you two. And stupid as he is, he didn't have many men in the fortress. We took it with one finger up our noses.
Just who are you people? I doubt you're just common bandits.
Indeed not. We actually give a shit about the fate of this land. And above all, we don't want it fucked up by sellouts like you.
Bollocks! You're nothing but a band of mercenaries raiding for coin. You're no different than bandits. So don't try to turn your crimes into something noble. I know quite well what you are. And I'll tell you in a language you understand.
Someone must be in charge of everything. I want to know who.
Fuck off!
Your leader. Tell me who he is right now. If you don't tell us his name right now, we're gonna fuck you up, and believe me, we can. Remember that time we found out who was leading those bandits near Neuhof?
Yeah. That was horrible. I thought you'd gone raving mad. So much blood.
But he talked eventually, right? Even if there wasn't much left of him.
Hey, hold on, fellas. I don't know him very well. They call him Jan.
Jen.
Is that it?
I really don't know nothing. I ain't been with him long. But he seems like a straight-up bloke. He's got good ideas, and nobody would dare to go against him.
Is there a man among you they call Istvan?
I don't remember.
Istvan and us are, old acquaintances.
You think I'm so stupid that I'll tell you anything just for saying that? Shove it!
Ó, deu ruim.
Then let me jog your memory.
O cara cuspiu no meu pé, mano.
Wait! Wait!
Vai cortar o bililio.
No! All right! All right! He's with us!
So he's behind it. I could have guessed as much.
Bollocks! He just joined us. I was against it. Some puffed up cock from Hungary or some other shithole, but his grudge against old Otto convinced a lot of people. And the commander too.
Why were you against him? Talk.
He was just odd. Seemed to me he didn't even want to go into battle. What's the point of a fella like that, right?
Como é a espada dele?
Does he have a special sword?
What special sword? Dobradilla.
Henry!
Does he or doesn't he?
I don't know about any fucking sword!
To hell with you. Why did you ambush us? Over by Rock Tower Pond.
Fuck! That was you? I knew I saw you somewhere before, and I'm sorry it wasn't for the last time.
You slaughtered a party of messengers, you goddamn monsters, my innocent men!
In war, no one is innocent. All of you on von Bergov's side deserve to die.
Todos que estão do lado do Von Berghoff merecem morrer. Toma um tapa.
What? I'll knock the insolence out of you, you whoreson.
You filth!
What? Satisfied now?
I'll show you.
You murdered my
Nossa, vai dar uma martelada na...
Enjoy this, you sack of shit!
Ah!
But we're not on von Bergov's side. We came to him to negotiate an end to this senseless war. Only your damn band of outlaws put a stop to that.
Ha! A likely story.
There's no point in explaining anything to this numbskull. A firm hand is all he understands.
You're not worth the effort. Somebody in the region must be helping you.
I'll tell you no more. Nothing. Go and crawl back to your von Bergov.
You must tell me. After all, he's the one responsible for your suffering. If it weren't for him, you wouldn't be rotting here.
That's a load of bollocks!
Oh, is it? If he really wanted to help you, von Bergov wouldn't come out of it alive. I want that bastard's name, now!
Kurva!
The name, say the name!
Oh,
Mine? No!
Sabine!
O Oda, o filho dele.
That's why he left his own wedding.
Por isso que ele fugiu do casamento, mano.
And what about the others? Once von Bergov finds out,
All hell will break loose. But the people from the fortress are innocent. They know nothing.
Gnarly. Agnes. Good lord.
If you tell him, their blood will be on your hands.
Von Bergov isn't a madman. He'll mete justice out fairly.
My arse!
I think the interrogation is over.
we'll see what Lord von Bergov has to say about it.
Go to hell! And von Bergov too. I pray someone will send you there. Soon.
Caralho, velho. O filho do
How do you feel?
Mine, mano.
It looked like you were starting to
Pedir
enjoy
reputação,
the culture.
porra.
I didn't like that much, to tell the truth.
Well, we got a task and we had to carry it out.
I know, but still, I don't understand what got into you.
I reckon he told us everything we wanted to know.
Yes, good work. There's some fella called Jan in charge. They occupied Nabokov, and that bastard Istvan joined them. But what he came out with in the end about that Samin being an ally, I just can't understand it. Why, for God's sake, has Samin turned against von Bergov? It's open rebellion.
Do you think the others in the fortress are in on it? Old
Por isso que o
gnarly.
I hope they're innocent, but either way, it looks like a
Bergov
terrible mess.
não foi no casamento e o Oda queria antecipar o casamento para poder fugir a tempo.
Now, there's nothing to be done. We must tell von Bergov what's really going on with Samin.
Don't think he'll be very pleased. Either way, we should go and see him as soon as possible and not drag things out. He's surely already waiting for us impatiently.
Treta, véi. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Aí, saiu, porra.
Good to see you.
É.
Here's some money. Now be so kind as to run along to the bathhouse.
Família do
Careful.
Lord Samine já era, hein?
I bring news from the torture chamber.
Excellent. I will send for Burgrave Hashek. I want him to hear it too.
We interrogated that captive, as you ordered, sir.
And were you able to find out anything useful?
I think you'll find some of it useful, sir.
Speak then.
Bandidos estão em Nabokov.
The bandits have a camp in Nebokov. Somehow they succeeded in occupying the whole fortress.
What? How? Why? You met with Nebak yourself, Lord Capon. Did you not?
As it turns out,
They locked Sir Yaramir away, and someone impersonated him quite convincingly. I'm sorry, sir.
Very well. Apology accepted. At least we have found this out now. They'll soon learn what a mistake they've made.
The prisoner confirmed that Istvan Toth is with them.
Ah. That man in black armor, yes? I remember you mentioned him.
Precisely. Black armor. As black as his soul.
I understand you don't like him. But he's only one man. I'm more interested in that pack as a whole.
Your suspicions about the folk in the region haven't proved true. It seems the bandits are working on their own.
That doesn't sound right to me. Are you absolutely sure?
Yes, sir.
Nobody could be such a fool as to stand against you, sir.
Perhaps.
That's all we found out.
I must say, you got quite a lot out of him. Certainly more than your men managed, Hashek.
But, sir, they...
In any event, the die has been cast. We will wait until my vassals in the vicinity muster up, and then march on...
Não!
Certainly, sir.
And, sir, before that, could we discuss that matter of ours?
Ah. Soon I shall throw a feast, so we can discuss the plan of attack with the other lords. Of course.
Era pra falar do Simine, mano.
But now, go and rest. We have a long day ahead of us.
Yes, sir. Very well, sir. Henry, come for me this evening. We'll go there together.
Não, mano. Você está próximo de um momento crucial. Atenção, você está próximo de um momento crucial da história. Após falar com Capon, o acesso ao mundo será restrito por um tempo. Você poderá concluir depois de todas as missões secundárias, exceto demônios de Trotsky. Não, mano. Vou dar load. Puta merda. É pra falar do Lord Semine, mano.
The Lord be with you. You silly dog.
Saiu, porra.
Next, we interrogate, and I think
Speak.
the prisoner. The band.
What?
I'm
Very... At least they'll...
When's the last time you bathed?
O Josimine está do lado dos bandidos.
Your suspicions about Semine were correct. We found out young Semine was in it up to his ears.
Which means precisely what?
that he's in league with the bandits.
Why would it make
And
you
he left his own wedding just
silly superstition? Here's
just
some money. Now be so
to ambush you.
run along to
That
Parte.
madman. I will make him pay for that.
Ih, vai dar ruim,
His
velho.
father and the people in the fortress. Have they been covering for him all this time?
I'd say it was just him. Nobody else knew about it.
Why are you so certain?
The prisoner said so. And I don't think he lied to us.
Very well.
That's all we found out.
I must say, you got quite a lot out of him. Certainly more than your men managed, Hashek.
But sir, they...
In any event, the die has been cast. Hashek, get your men ready. You will go to Semin and deal with that traitor.
he won't escape punishment, sir.
Nebakov will be next in line.
Lord Capon, Henry. We'll meet in the late afternoon by the stables in the upper courtyard. We won't wait for laggards, so be there on time.
Tá. Aguarde Hashek preparar os homens dele e fala com o Capon sobre Semine.
Should we ride out for Semin?
Wait! We still have to wait for Hashek. We're not going to go there alone. Von Bergov is taking this all a bit too seriously, don't you think?
Are you surprised? He only got out of that ambush alive by a hair's breadth.
Well, so did we. I'm going to go to the stables and wait there for our departure. Come with me if you want.
All right. I'll wait with you.
There you are. Can we get going?
Momentos cruciais. Vambora.
I'm ready.
I'm always ready, as many a wench will tell you.
So mount up and we'll ride out. The rest of the company will join us on the way. We've got a long haul ahead of us, so to hell with unnecessary nonsense. Let's ride.
Ai, ai.
Easy. Easy.
Young Semine conspired
My
against
sister.
our lord.
Whoa.
Get him.
Ó, vai a tropa lá no Semine. Cara bugado ali, meu. E aí? Vai? Acompanhe o Capão e os soldados até Semine.
Whoa. Did you hear?
Damn it.
What?
Every time someone...
You just...
Kurva. About time.
E aí? Será que eu tenho que usar esse cavalo aqui, mano? Entendi. Ah. Eles vão me acompanhar, no caso. No.
Open the gates for Lord Bergoff's emissaries.
Todo mundo preocupado.
It's about time you also let us in.
Welcome, Hashek. To what do I owe this, somewhat late visit, gentlemen?
Such a hearty welcome. Surely you wouldn't be angry at the Burgrave of Trotsky for merely passing by.
Certainly not. Be my guests.
Just passing by, eh? I don't suppose it's lodgings for the night you're after, gents.
You're right about that. You can stuff your lodgings. I'm interested in that youngster of yours. Where's Older? Are you hiding him?
What do you mean, Hashek?
Don't play games with me.
Eles estão
You know
acobertando ele.
everything. He helped ambush Lord von Burgo's company. So where is he?
My older? But that's...
That's a serious accusation, Hashek. Unless you've got evidence, I'd advise you and your whole company to ride back to Trusky on the double.
Já ficou de lado, conversando de lado. Vamos resolver isso aqui pacificamente.
Hashek is speaking the truth, sir. We know your son is in league with the bandits, and that he's behind the ambush of Lord von Berghoff.
And not just Lord von Berghoff.
Yeah, you're mistaken, gentlemen. He was getting married when it happened.
And disappeared from the wedding. Long enough before the attack.
But he...
Hand him over to us.
We're not handing anyone over. Where's your evidence?
Temos que vasculhar esse lugar. Temos uma testemunha.
We have a witness who confirmed that Alder was mixed up in the ambush. Lord Semin, if you know anything...
I'm telling you, he had nothing to do with it.
Come now. Do you expect us to believe that?
My God, he may be hot-headed, but he never killed anyone.
Sir, no.
He's my only son, Hashek. I'll tell you where you can find that damned band. But don't take my Alder from me.
Where the fuck do you think we are? In some market where you can bargain with me? Your son helped murder my people. And you expect me to let him go? Hand him over, or this place will be reduced to ashes.
Caralho.
You better listen to him, Lord Semin. This is a serious matter.
Do you not understand me? If you had a son, you wouldn't hand him over to the executioner either.
Keep resisting me, and I can promise he'll never make it to the executioner.
If you try anything, Hashek, I swear.
Shut your mouth, Gnarly. Everyone who's with those bandits is a vile traitor. And everyone helping them as well.
Hashek, don't overdo it. Alder deserves a fair trial, not a blood feud on his entire family.
That's true. Maybe they didn't even know about it.
You surely don't believe them, do you? Ha! I'm going to burn down this nest of vipers. And if anyone tries to stop me, I'll make no distinction between you and them. Well then, which side are you on?
We're on your side.
Naturally. But surely we don't have to be so harsh.
Their silence is just as good for me as an admission of guilt.
Burgrave Hashek is right, Lord Semin. Your son has committed a serious crime.
And he has to pay for his deeds. If you're innocent in this, stop resisting.
So be it. Do what you must, Hashek. I will not hand Alder over to you willingly.
You just signed your own death warrant, old man. At them! Smash these treacherous swine, and spare no one!
Protect his lordship.
To arms!
Oh!
Vai pra briga.
I'll show you. To me! Get him from behind!
I'll deal with you in a flash. You there! Don't spare him! Watch out! He's trying some
His
tricks!
lordship.
Feel like a stuck dog.
Uma cutucada na cara.
I'm gonna shoot you.
Got him! Next blow will send you to hell.
É assim que costuma negociar.
Is this how you always parley?
Semi knew full well he was hiding a murderer. If he'd cooperated, it'd all have ended differently.
You're right. They were covering for a band of murderers here, and old Semin tried to fool us.
Turn the whole fortress inside out and bring me that treacherous swine immediately!
And what should we do with the other people?
Do whatever you want with them. If Older hears them screaming, maybe he'll come out by himself.
Hashek! You can't do this!
We'll search the fortress, and if Alder is hiding, we'll find him for sure. But we'll do it without any more violence.
I'll do whatever the fuck I want and you'll obey. That's an order.
Yes, sir. Did you hear?
And don't even think of getting
Caralho,
in my
afogando o cara. Meu Deus, mano.
You won't get away with it.
F. Posso me lavar aqui? Ai, véi.
I'm sorry.
You murderer! You won't get away with it.
De Mila, a mulher dele. Essa parte aqui tá tensa, hein?
No one anywhere.
Careful.
Caralho, matou a Agnes, véi. Puta merda. Isso, mano.
I have to go a different way.
Trato de casamento.
Where's he hiding?
Don't kill me!
I hope I find him before Hashek's men do.
Cozinheira.
Don't kill me!
Kill me. Olha ele aqui.
Stop! Not another step!
So you were hiding here?
Fuck! You! You're with them!
Are you surprised? You got mixed up in horrible things, Alder. Ambushing and killing innocent people.
Innocent? You seriously think they were innocent? Puh.
And what exactly did our men do to you, By Rock Tower Pond?
I didn't know they were yours. We were sure they were from von Berghoff.
So that's what it's about. You're waging a private war against von Berghoff?
Von Berghoff is a swine. A great lord who changes sides at a whim.
He promised to help bring peace and order to this country.
Nonsense. Who was it that had King Wenceslas imprisoned? His League of Lords. He hides behind the law, and at the same time breaks it himself. Just like the rest of the High Lords. It's all the same scum. Von Berghoff, von Rosenberg, Kunstadt, Lichtenberg, or whatever their names are. The thing that bothers me most is he got away from the ambush. At least one of them could have been taken out. One day you'll understand me, Henry. I didn't sell my honor. So go on. What are you waiting for? Kill me, just like you killed my family.
No way. You were involved in killing and stealing, and you have the deaths of our people on your conscience too. You'll face punishment for that.
Go on then, punish me.
I'm no executioner. You'll be punished by others.
If you give me up, you'll be signing my death warrant just the same.
That's not my concern. We're done here. I'm going for Hashek.
Well now, I must say you pleasantly surprised me. I had some doubts about you, so I came to check on you. I'm glad you refused to listen to this treacherous filth. That I don't have to punish you on the spot.
What happens now? Will we take him to Trotsky?
To Trotsky? This bastard doesn't deserve a trial.
You swine!
But... hey!
This fortress will be reduced to ashes, as a warning to anyone who would stand against Lord von Burgo. And this one,
O cara vai matar ele.
stay here. There's no escape for him anyway.
We should ride back. Report this to von Bergel.
Carai, véi. A parte foi tensa, mano.
Henry, I know it's not your fault, but I don't know if it was right.
And what were we to do? It was a hopeless situation.
I don't know, but all those people. Not long ago we were dancing with them at the wedding, and now, well, at least von Berghoff ought to be satisfied.
Muito foda. Muito tenso, velho. Dá pra pegar TP aqui?
Well. Von Bergo's vassals are gathering. It looks like a serious force. Sir Otto is clearly as good as his word. Easy. Easy. Nice and slow.
Já tava limpo, mas limpei de novo, liso. Cargo. Dormir, vamos dormir. Começar com Lord von Bergen. Faz um bom tempo que a gente fica com fome, hein? Resistindo bastante. Agora que apareceu o ícone de fome ali. Tem alguma comidinha aqui saudável. O mel deixa a gente bêbado.
Thank you kindly. And come again.
Tá aqui. Tá de cima.
What are you doing here? It hasn't been safe around here as of late.
We're back from Semine, sir.
About time, too. I want to hear Lord Capen's report. We will wait for him.
Sir, we've returned.
We're back from Semine, sir.
You all look satisfied. What did you discover, Lord Capon?
We found out that Alder was working with the outlaws the whole time, and left his wedding feast to ambush you along with them.
We wanted to arrest that rebel, but his father, Jan, wouldn't give him up peacefully. Unfortunately.
Eu vou ferrar com o Grave aqui agora, hein?
Burgrave Hashek and his men unnecessarily escalated the situation, sir. Old Semine decided to fight back, and it ended in a horrible bloodbath. They're all dead.
Jan of Semine was a traitor. He deserved nothing less.
That may be true. But it is not for you to decide about his guilt. That is up to
Fudeu aí, ó.
me. I did not send you to kill my vassals and subjects, damn it!
When it was all over, we searched the fortress and found Alder wounded.
Well, at least something. I hope you have brought
Matou
it.
ele.
The Burgrave gave orders to kill him, sir. Just like his father.
What? You were just supposed to arrest him, nothing more!
But, sir, he was dangerous.
Silence! What
Fudeu,
happened next?
otário.
Afterwards, we torched the fortress, as a lesson to anyone who tries to stand against you.
I hope the flames could be seen in Nebakov, so those bastards see what they've got coming.
Espero que tenha visto as chamas em Nebakov. Espero que tenha visto as chamas em Nebakov, para que os desgraçados saibam o que isso agora.
What happened at Semine must never be repeated. It was slaughter.
I am the only one to decide what may and may not be repeated, boy.
But those were common folk.
Henry!
I do not condone what happened. Subjects mean money. The Burgrave should know better than that.
I know.
But we are at war. Don't forget that. That will be all.
Tomou um puxão de
I
orelha.
will discuss the steps we shall take against Nebakov with Hashek and the Chamberlain. I will announce my plan to all my vassals and allies at the evening feast. I will be expecting you both.
Of course, sir. I need to clear my head for a while. Come for me in the evening so we can go together.
Agora sim, você está se aproximando de um momento crucial. Atenção, você está se aproximando de um momento crucial na história. Após falar com o Capon, acesso do mundo será restrito. Acho que eu já falei, né? Acho que eu já li. Vamos lá. Sem perda de tempo.
Do you know when von Bergov plans to attack Nebuchadnezzar?
I'm not a soothsayer. I reckon he'll announce his plan to his vassals at the banquet.
What can we do in the meantime?
Wait? What else? Try to amuse ourselves? You can manage that by yourself, can't you? Come and pick me up this evening, before the banquet.
Vamos fazer o seguinte, vamos lá salvar. Tem que ser à noite.
It happens. Just watch me.
Consigo dormir mais. Nó. Sei lá. Pelo menos salvei. Massacre teve em Simine, mano. Desnecessário. Ah, tem uma lavadeira ali, né, mano? Nessa hora ela tá dormindo.
You've come just at the right time.
It looks like we'll eat and drink our fill before going into battle, eh?
It'll be mostly a lot of pointless small talk, if you ask me.
You're not looking forward to the feast?
I'm fed up with this waiting. I'd rather set out right now and wring the fuckers' necks one by one. And above all, I want to put that lying fraud from Nabokov in irons.
That makes two of us. We'll get him. Don't worry. I'm sure von Bergov has good reasons for caution.
I hope so.
What's wrong? You seem like you're in a strange mood.
Are you surprised? After what happened at Samine?
It's appalling what happened at Samine Fortress.
Does that mean you're regretting your decision?
I thought I was doing the right thing. But now I'm not so sure. We should never have got involved.
True. I feel like I've walked through deep shit, and people can smell me from miles away. Whatever the rights and wrongs of it, I won't forget that horror as long as I live.
I understand. But let's drop it now, and go and hear what Sir Otto has to say.
You're right. Let's go, before all that's left is a pile of bones and empty pitchers.
Leitão ali.
Lord Capon and his page. At last.
Good evening, friends. Join us, please, and sample what our kitchen has to offer. Wench! Pour Lord Capon some wine.
We have excellent Hungarian wine, sir.
Thank you. I won't say no. I'll be glad to drink to our upcoming victory over that rabble from Nabokov, and perhaps to an alliance against other such saboteurs throughout the kingdom of Bohemia?
Well said. Just what I like to hear. What do you say to that, Ulrich?
It is certainly gratifying to hear a young lord expressing such concern for our country's fate.
True. It is admirable that you are determined not to betray your Uncle Hanush's trust. Our agreement stands, of course. But I'd like to remind all of you here that politics is mainly about making the right compromises, not hasty decisions.
Tem o mesmo interesse, senhor.
We have the same interests, Sir Otto. We'll be happy to help you deal with those criminals at Nebukov. And let's hope that our cooperation doesn't end there. You know better than anyone how many similar bands plague our kingdom.
Well said. It seems Hanush and Rezig have an eye for capable and eloquent servants. As soon as we are finished with that rebel, I shall write a reply to your letter. But now to the business at hand, my friends. We discussed this long and hard, but we came to the conclusion that the best thing would be to catch them by surprise. And for that reason,
Pegaram de surpresa.
we will set out for Nebakov at the crack of dawn tomorrow.
And we will string up the insolent bastard who commands the bandits from the nearest tree.
More wine, Lord Chamberlain?
No, thank you. The Lord Chamberlain needs a clear head. He will lead the assault on the fortress.
Ah,
Sorry, sir. But did you say we'll be under
Eterine tá tramando com o Rich, hein?
My captain is injured, and I am expecting an important visit. Unfortunate.
Aha. And may I know what the Lord Chamberlain's plan is?
Of course you may. It's nothing complicated. We'll pass through the Trotsky Gorge early in the morning and reach the fortress unobserved. A quick
Ah, cara dela.
get us over the palisade and we'll catch that rabble by surprise. They won't know what hit them. Ha ha!
I'm sorry, sir. But isn't that kind of frontal assault needlessly risky?
Risky? Peasants with pitchforks could handle that rabble. Have no fear, Lord Capon.
Well, that wouldn't be my plan.
Sorry, sir, but I think my lord here has more experience of soldiering than your chamberlain. He fought with valor during the conquest of Pribyslavitz and the siege of Talmberg, and I think he'd be more useful.
I have no doubt Lord Capon is very experienced for someone his age. But I'd rather entrust my forces to someone more mature. You're not offended, I hope. Ore.
Perish the thought, sir.
It's thanks to the Lord Chamberlain that this castle is standing. I have complete faith in his abilities.
My friend, send your servant to the smithy for armor and to see
Catherine, sir.
to see Catherine for wine for the journey. We'll move out as soon as the sun rises. Be so kind and get me another pitcher of the Hungarian wine, will you?
As you wish. Just a moment, Lord Chamberlain.
I promise, sir, that this
Esse-
will be my last
esse
wine
olhando ela.
today. The next wine I drink will be to celebrate our victory.
Your health, then, gentlemen. Eat, drink, and be merry. But don't overdo it. Tomorrow, I expect you to display your knightly valor for our rightful and joint cause.
Ah, junger Mann, komm her.
Tem uma boa noite de sono, vai à cozinha pegar vinho.
From the Lord of Light.
Deleite-se. Deleite-se. Tá. Vamos atrás da Catherine.
Hey, blacksmith boy. What are you doing there? Get over here. Come on, Henry.
Onde ela tá? Letra C, tá embaixo.
Where can I find the serving girl with the wine?
I don't know. Ask Manietta. She's the cook.
Esse que foi buscar o vinho foi a Catherine.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
So, how are you enjoying the feast?
Cadê ela?
Anything else you need?
Ah, younger man, come here.
Shall we have a chat, Bonnie lad?
This is Henry. What's wrong,
Ela.
Henry? Am I invisible or something? Come on, Henry.
I'm
Let's have a drink
sorry.
afterwards.
Ah, younger man, come here.
Paleta de boa. Oh, foi bom. Ai, man. Delete, aproveita sua boa vida. Aproveite a boa vida. Vá à cozinha pegar vinho. Cozinha lá embaixo, mano. Aqui, não? Não. Acho que eu tenho que pegar o jarro mesmo. Saúde. Onde tá esse vinho?
Anything else, lad?
Ela aqui, ó.
Younger man, come here.
Não. Criar da casa.
I suppose he doesn't want company.
Cadê a outra faxineira lá? A outra mulher. Cozinheira.
You need?
Mano, a mulher sumiu. Pensei com ela aqui, não falou nada, mano.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Eu acho que é pra encontrar a Catherine, mano. Eu não tô achando a outra faxineira. Não, outra cozinheira.
Henry?
Ah, good to see you. At least I know one person here. I wouldn't mind a few more feasts like this now and then. Have you tasted the Hungarian wine?
I remain on duty, so I can't. But when I see how the others are enjoying it, Sakra, I miss Prague.
You're a regular martyr. For my part, I'll be happy to have a drink. On your behalf as well. Do you know the other guests?
They're noblemen from these parts, but I don't know them personally. That cheerful little fellow in the middle is Herman Palitz, known as Littlehead. Pity you didn't see his performance on the barrel. Thankfully, the barrel gave way before Littlehead.
And the other one? The thin one?
Florian of Lomnitz, a famed wit, fair of face and well-spoken. The ladies swoon. For all he could care, well, we'll see what kind of company he prefers in the end.
What was von Berghoff doing in Prague?
He's the royal chamberlain, so he's in charge of collecting taxes from royal towns and monasteries. And he was negotiating with the League of Lords as well, of course.
What? He promised he'd support the proposal of Hannes of Lipa.
Maybe, but he can hardly call off negotiations with Rosenberg and the other powerful lords. Politics isn't blind man's buff. Besides, you only gave him the message after he came back from Prague, didn't you?
Do you know what the negotiations in Prague were about?
No, because I'm not a spy.
But personal bodyguards often hear all kinds of things, don't they?
Well, Hohenstein and Riesenberg are quarreling over some nonsense in Saxony. Lichtenberg is trying to play both sides, and the mighty Rosenberg is scheming against everyone. Aye, and Bocek of Kunstad is looking for a husband for his niece, Yitka. She's pretty, so it won't take long.
I thought the League of Lords was supposed to be united.
What? Them? No chance. Having too many roosters in the yard always ends badly.
Excuse me for a moment.
Enjoy yourself. A pitcher of wine makes a good day better still. But too many pitchers will leave you feeling ill.
Anything else, lad?
Just watch where you're going next.
I'd like to speak to Sir Otto.
Certainly.
Would I be right in assuming nobody else knows about the content of our message yet?
Correct. And that is how it will stay, until I decide on my reply to Hanush.
What about the League of Lords? Do you think you'll convince the other nobles as well?
Careful now, young man.
The war hurts everyone, without exception. And that is why it has to stop. Everyone agrees on that. Each one of us has to consider what he can do for peace in the land. You can show what you can do tomorrow, when we settle scores with those bandits.
We'll make short work of them.
I'll try not to let you down, sir.
Certainly. We will talk tomorrow when it's over. I do not let capable men go unrewarded, Henry.
You must be Henry, yes? Lord Capon's servant.
Careful.
O Oberyn tá aqui, ó.
Pleased to meet you. But who do I have the honor of talking to, gentlemen? Seems you already know my name.
Aye, we heard something about you. Aye. Mainly about your brushes with the law. Truly amusing escapades, if what they say is true.
Well, we had a couple of misfortunes, but I don't know what you heard.
Only that the village yokels took you for beggars and clapped you in the stocks.
Well, after you'd beaten up a couple of them, including the local bailiff's son.
Well, as I said, we had a couple of misfortunes.
Of course, no offense intended. We're glad to meet you.
My name is Olbram.
and this is Yeshek of Bor.
Yeshek.
Any news, gentlemen?
Yes. We were just talking about the finger of God.
Dedo de Deus.
What's that? Some book?
Nobody knows, but the name is truly odd, isn't it? Apparently Sir Otto paid a fortune for this finger in Prague.
Sounds like some holy relic, doesn't it?
Aye. But it occurred to Albram that it might be some new castle bell.
I heard him telling Chaplain Nicodemus that the castle needs a new bell. Throwing around coin like that when there's a war on is a sin, I tell you.
But our Sir Otto has deep pockets, and the war hasn't changed that. Quite the opposite, if anything.
Aye. Once you get involved in politics in Prague, the coin comes rolling in. You and Lord Capon are here on political business, aren't you? You're envoys of Hanush of Lipa, and the king's favourite, Radzig Kobyla, right?
Yes. We brought a message from Sir Hanush and Margrave Jobst. Now we're just waiting for Lord Bornbergov's reply.
What does Margrave Jobst want?
To end the war, I think.
Well, well. Jobst himself wants to make peace with the League of Lords.
Aye. And free our king from captivity.
Interesting. Yet it was him who was at war with Wenceslaus just a year ago.
What about tomorrow? Will you join us in the attack?
Of course. I've brought so many men we could take the Barkov on our own.
I hope you'll leave room for us as well, Yeshek.
Have no fear. The main thing is that old Lord Nebag doesn't drop dead before we can save him.
Well, if we burn down his castle, he's bound to have a fit.
I think Sir Yaramir will be pleased if we get rid of those scoundrels without needless damage.
Aye, aye. Old Yaramir was always terribly proud of that little castle of his. He toiled all his life to build it.
Yet it's nothing more than a hut on a rock.
All the better for us. We'll take the hood in a trice and then relieve Yaramir of a few barrels from his cellar.
I can't wait to see the look on his face when he finds out how much the rescue will cost him.
He'll be happy to give us the wine.
Shall we have a chat, Bonnie lad?
Well, now, you've made quite an impression, friend. You've got more important things on your plate than I do, Henry. Stop fapping about and get over here.
Does the name Nick Vard Libak ring a bell?
Yes, but I haven't seen him for a long time. What about him?
Nick Vard is lying dead outside Trotsky Castle walls, where the guardhouse privies are. He apparently overestimated his strength while, on his little excursion.
Are you serious? My God. I'll send someone there immediately.
Levantando a mão aí, cara.
Hey, excuse me.
Mano, cadê a mulher, velho? Vai pegar a armadura opcional. Vá à cozinha pegar vinho. Mano, eu já fui lá, mas não parece nada. Preciso ir até a cozinha do castelo para falar com a Catherine, uma serva que me dará vinho para o capão na viagem. Onde essa mulher se escondeu, cara? Ixi, aqui, mano. E a garrafa de vinho? Sata. aqui, velho. Deixa eu conversar com o Capão pra ver. Que nem a outra. Ele tá aqui, velho.
What? You're not permitted to be here.
Ih! Olha que filho da puta, veio atrás de mim, mano.
It was you. Don't think I won't cut you to pieces.
Calm down. I surrender.
Felt like do for now.
Ih, cara.
This is. Oh. Excuse me.
Eu queria me bater ali, mano.
Ooh, I hope that's enough.
O banquete aqui tá bom, hein?
What is it? I thought a good old feast would cheer you up.
You call this a good feast? Nothing but puffed up peacocks sucking up to each other, pretending they don't smell of dung. And the Chamberlain. My God. I can't take another moment of that fool.
Ah, sod the Chamberlain. He's a conceited idiot.
And how many battles has he won, eh?
You heard Lord von Burgov. He trusts him.
Ulrich is a master of the quill, that's all. By the way, thanks for standing up for me.
You're welcome. I definitely trust you more in battle than him.
When push comes to shove, I won't be paying much heed to that buffoon's orders.
I get that, but you gave von Burgov your word as a knight that you'd help him. That band of cutthroats killed our men as well. And we don't have a chance against them on our own.
Oh, maybe. You know what? I've had enough. I'm going to bed. But don't you forget to stop by the smithy for my sword and armor. And fetch some wine from Catherine. If you want my advice, try not to get too shit-faced. We've got a battle to fight tomorrow.
Don't worry. I'll take care of it.
All right. Good night then, Henry.
Vou lá pegar a armadura. Vai que, né? É consequência da outra missão pra fazer também.
Greetings. What do you need?
I'm supposed to collect armor and a sword for my lord.
Aye, but that horse is already bolted. I'm clean out.
What? You don't have anything?
Lots of other knights were here. You should have come earlier, that's all.
But Chamberlain Ulrich himself sent me here.
I'll be happy to give you what's left, but it ain't the best. I reckon you'll have to do the mending and sharpening yourself.
As you wish. But I'll go and tell the Chamberlain. You think he's going to get his fingers burnt because of you?
What? Ulrich is my friend.
And I have friends among the local nobles who the Chamberlain surely won't want to annoy.
All right. Maybe I was a bit hasty. I'll find you something better. I still have this left. Take it. It's yours.
See now? Where there's a will, there's a way. sucker. If you want something done, you have to do it yourself.
Será que ela vai aparecer aqui agora? Eu tô achando que ela tá lá embaixo. Aqui, velho, ó. Achando que ela tá aqui, mano. Não abre. Cadê essa Catherine, véi? Deleite-se e aproveita a boa vida. A outra faxineira, hein?
I have a question for you, sir.
Certainly.
I've heard people talking. Some think you bought a new bell in Prague.
Well, now.
Oh, at the very least, I hear it cost us.
They are right.
Will you tell me what it is, then?
I'm afraid not. The finger of God.
Is that the important visit you...
Exactly.
Well, it can't be helped, lad. So, we'll have to drop...
Eu queria me afogar no vinho, mas...
What's the discussion about, John?
We're just talking about the ambush on... Apparently, it was the same man who attacked your company by the pond.
Oh, no doubt about it. It's the same band of troublemakers.
Who got the better of you twice, eh? That's right. They say that at Nabokov, Lord Capon parleyed with someone pretending to be old, but in fact it was none other than the leader of the... Dann ist es ja kein Wunder that puffed-up Capon won't talk to us. He's afraid we'll make...
I'm sorry, sir, but Lord Capon did nothing wrong.
Watch your tongue. You don't want Henry to take offense and fly off the handle again? Ja, du hast recht. If I've offended you, Henry, we can settle score. But if you'd rather try your luck, that strikes me as a better option. Wie war das?
Tá. Sim, eu tô ligado.
Heute werde ich Glück haben. I can feel it in my bones.
5.000! Ó, faltou 5 aqui, hein? Aqui já faltou 3.
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
Vou tomar o revés, quer ver?
You're going to lose everything.
Unbelievable! I've never seen anything like that.
Let's drink, my friend.
Here.
Hungarian, they say. So let's hope it won't do us any harm.
It's an absolute disgrace that those Hungarian devils are also Christians.
Whose idea was that? I won't remember much of the
Schön.
I can tell you.
They rob and kill our people.
Oh, Scheiße.
Ih!
Now sometime.
Sigismund is like a fox in a hen house. But who let
Ó,
him in, eh? Our great
2, 3, 4 ou 6. Caralho. Garantir uns pontinhos aqui, né? Nossa, que cagada da porra.
Schön.
Too right. He should have beaten the life out of them and taken their silver as well. Wretched curs.
Das war's. Europa.
1200.
When I was young, we shaped them out of clay, played with them.
Good idea.
They were rounded and didn't have any numbers on them.
After all, isn't it?
If I was you, I'd take it.
That's not possible. You're making it up, Herman.
Caramba, mano.
You have to have a bit of sense and count the dice.
Cheers, then. May every prelate come down
Here.
with cholera.
Oh,
what I'm
scheiße.
Tomou o revés e se fudeu.
That's how you have to play.
Nossa, 4-2? Porra.
Even a fool gets lucky sometimes.
Olha, ele também veio pra ele. Tomou o revés.
Oh my God.
I said as much.
Otário. Olha, aqui, ó.
Here.
That's
Nein,
good too.
gar
But
nicht.
you could throw better.
I'm done.
Eu acho que eu vou tomar um revés aqui, hein. Tomei.
If you were smart, you wouldn't be so stupid.
The master cook here is an absolute treasure.
My legs are starting to hurt from all this standing around.
Here.
I've heard some terrible things from vile cutthroats.
Diese.
Revés?
Oh mein Gott. Nein.
Oh, aí sim.
Maybe I prefer a short game to a long one like this.
Olha que cagada.
Schön. Hier. Was
It
ist
looks
los?
like you don't even
Que isso, mano. Ele chegou...
Last time I
Quase ele chegou no...
farmer lost his
na minha pontuação, mano.
Not just any Englishman, a heretic. Wycliffe is a heretic, there's no doubt about it. His books seek to overturn divine order.
Ah, tinha 2. Cara, achei que era 1.
Who's winning? I forgot already.
Even Queen Sophia goes to hear her preacher.
Here.
Show that the world needs strict order. Otherwise, it will be turned upside down by sinful hedonists.
What? Oh,
Tomou o revés e se fudeu. É, aqui vai ter que ser, hein? Prefiro garantir aqui os pontos do que tentar um combão. $1.150 só pra gente poder ganhar. Ele tá tomando revés toda hora. Já faltou o 4 aqui.
Is it still the same year? Or the next one?
Meu revés. Não. Só mais 800. 150. Caralho, aí ele meteu, hein? Ele meteu a play. Isso aqui acabou pra ele. 4, 5, 6. Nossa, podia ter feito o combo ali, mano. Tô com medo de tomar o revés aqui, mas eu vou fazer isso.
Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
Tá, de pouco em pouco.
Schön.
E já era pra ele, né? Já era pra ele, né? Ó. 400. Ou eu tento fazer o combão? Não, sou obrigado a fazer isso aqui. $150 só, na próxima eu ganho dele.
Here. Schön.
Vou tomar o revés.
What? Oh, come on.
GG pra você, meu filho. Aqui você tomou. Qual pra você? 150 pontos só? Vou passar.
Mein Gott, warum?
That was a good game, friends.
Oh, every game is good when you fatten your purse.
Ah, Lady Fortune gives and takes by turns. A few groschen, one way or the other, won't ruin me.
But you're still in debt to me, though.
Well, that's true. I apologize for what I said. I wasn't being serious. No offense, friend. I just wanted a bit of fun.
Fudeu, otário.
Ah, our hero from... Ha! I'm pleased to see your battle with...
Olha só um minutinho, deixa eu pegar um negócio pra me comer ali e eu já volto, hein? Aguenta aí. Eu nunca vi um aplicativo tão pesado quanto esse broadcast. Bagulho pesado, mano. Jogo parado. Simplesmente buga tudo. Buga o microfone, buga a câmera. Mas enfim. Vamos lá.
We have a poet among us, eh?
Me, a poet? I leave that sort of thing to Florian there. Women swoon in his arms, and then men swoon in exasperation. There's a poetic soul for you, if only his verses were any good.
Seems Florian makes your blood boil, eh?
Aye, he's too big for his boots. He needs to be taught a lesson. But I'll pay him back for his jokes soon enough.
Tell me more. I'll be glad to help you.
Excellent. I need to get Florian back for one of his jokes. It should hurt him a little.
What did he do to you?
He persuaded a certain damsel to let him dress up in her clothes. When I sang beneath her window one evening, they all thought it was hilarious. And that twit threw lilacs down to me from the window.
How awful. How do you want to get your revenge? Challenge him to a duel?
Nothing of the sort. No violence. We'll just make fun of him a little. I know that one damsel gave him a ring, and it'd be interesting to slip the ring to her best friend.
Você quer que eu traga o anel do Florian?
That sounds like a pretty cruel joke. But I'll be happy to help. Where can I find the ring?
He's bound to have it in the chest next to his bed at the very top of Crone Tower.
Ah, now I see why you don't fancy going there.
Well, the most important thing is that everyone sees I'm here, but nobody will notice if you leave. All you have to do is bring it to me unobserved. I'll take care of the rest.
Tá. Leve o anel do Florian. Tá no G. Vamos vir. Mano, será que eu vou encontrar Catarina fuçando nos aposentos do Richmond? Camareiro? Ela é uma ladra, né?
What's that sound? Hey, you're not allowed here. Go away now.
Tá, tô indo.
Hey.
Vê se vai me seguir. Pra ele descer a escada, eu acho que eu tenho que roubar o anel lá, mano. Ah, tem outro cara aqui, velho.
No. Hey, you're not allowed here. Well, what's it going to be? Piss off! Correct. What's that sound? I heard it here.
No, aí foi. Eu fui ninja, hein? Anel.
Here it is. Florian's ring.
Agora, como é que eu vou escapar desses guardas aqui agora, velho?
Hey, where are you creeping to?
Tá, passei pelo outro ali sem deixar ele perceber.
Here's Florian's ring. What next?
Excellent, my friend. Now we'll plant it on that damsel to Florian's right, the young one who never stops blabbering on.
Right. Leave it to me. I'll finish the job.
I'd be delighted to, my friend. That scoundrel deserves it. He'll be the butt of the joke for a change. So no mercy, and joking aside, into the fray, young knight. Aye, a pack of scoundrels are...
Pregue a peça com o anel.
Shall we have a chat, bonny lad?
Good God! The poor lad!
Every day...
I have a little gift for you.
Oh, how sweet. Tell me, who is it from?
Amigo tímido. É uma cabecinha.
That's just a little token, my lady. A token of a certain man's favor.
Will you tell me his name?
Hold on, I know that ring.
So do I. What's this about, Florian?
I know very well who's behind this. Herman will pay for this.
You! You were trying to trick me!
Of course. But the bumbler messed it up.
I'll show you, you thief.
Nossa.
Outside now so I can put you in your place.
Wonderful. I'm not missing this.
Posso lutar com você, senhor?
I can't fight you, sir. I'm a mere servant, not a nobleman.
Then send me your lord, dung grubber.
Sorry, but he's already asleep. I'm just a bumbling fool who messed up. I apologize.
My God, you really are a simpleton.
He's a simpleton.
You know what? Just clear off. Let's drink, my dears. There's no worse sin than...
Nossa, estragou o rolê, velho. Que merda. Falando nisso, deixa eu ler aqui. Bom, aí joga isso aqui fora. Eu tenho que ler isso aqui também. Só que nesse momento eu não posso ler. Tá.
Things with Florian took a bit of a wrong turn.
Aha, so I saw. But you deserve your reward. And if you need help with anything...
Mano, o que restou pra gente aqui é encontrar a Catherine lá embaixo. O que seria deleite?
I'd like to have a bit of discourse with you, young man.
This is Henry, Lord...
How long have you been here in Trotsky, Father?
Well, it's been quite a few years. But if you are interested in local history, you should go and see the scribe Erazim. He's been here the longest.
How do things work in the castle?
You mean who runs things when our lord is away?
Yeah, I see there's a lot of people here, so I wouldn't want to offend anyone.
Then you should watch out especially for Lady Yitka. She's the wife of our Burgrave Hashek. She's a pious woman, but also damned firm and strict on the servants. Her husband is in charge of the castle garrison and order in the region. Then Captain Thomas is responsible for Sir Otto's security. He's an old soldier and an upright fellow, even if he doesn't come to confession more than once a year. And the ruler of the roost here is the Chamberlain, Ulrich von Schaumburg. You seriously don't want to cross him, lad?
I noticed there's no church in Troskowitz, or anywhere nearby. Why's that?
It's true. You'll find the closest one in Uyezd or in Mladyeyov on the other side. In Trotsky, we only have the chapel in the castle tower. In short, this domain is the middle of nowhere. It was only with Sir Otto's arrival that great things started happening.
What is Sir Otto von Berghoff like?
What can I tell you? Lord von Berghoff provides a livelihood for many people. He brought money to the region, restored and expanded the castle, and yet he spends most of his time in Prague. He's the royal chamberlain, and politics takes up a lot of his time.
I understand. He pays well and doesn't get in the way, eh?
That's not what I said. The old chamberlain, Ulrich, manages the estate, and he's definitely good with numbers, at least.
But
numbers and accounts aren't everything. One should also think about the salvation of one's soul. But that, young man, is absolutely none of your business.
If I sin...
Esse aqui já tinha conversado com ele antes. Eu queria melhorar a minha reputação.
I've sinned, Father. I want to purify my soul in the eye of God and repent.
Your soul is pure, son. Do you really wish to make a penitence pilgrimage?
I'll do it as a token of my love for God.
In the clearing near the stream, there is a cross in memory of
perto do riacho.
who died at the hands of poacher Barton. Barton found God after the murder, and you too could seek repentance.
What penance do you give me?
Bless yourself.
Peregrinação.
The Lord's Prayer.
All right, Father. I'll go.
Shall we have a chat, bonny lad?
This is...
I'm sorry. I don't know your name, my lady.
This is Johanka of Zhernov, Henry.
Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are. My companions here talked about you.
Johanka.
And the stories were somewhat madcap, if you don't mind me saying so.
Nothing more than a couple of silly misunderstandings.
The pond, the stocks, and the gallows. Quite a nice series of misunderstandings, if you ask me.
Your life was on the line more than once, young man.
You're right, Father. And not just my life, Lord Capon's as well.
Well, that sounds interesting. Won't you tell me about it? I'd love to hear about adventures right from their hero himself.
I'll be glad to tell you my story. Where to begin?
The best place to begin is at the beginning, isn't it?
You're right, of course. That would be best.
Dia para tomar banho. Hoje à noite nos mandou entregar uma mensagem.
Lords Hanush and Radzig entrusted us with delivering a message to Trotsky. It's a long way from our home in Ratai. So we made camp by a pond to bathe a bit before presenting ourselves to the local lord. We didn't have time for that, because a band of cutthroats suddenly attacked us. They killed without mercy, and our men had no chance against them. We had no choice but to jump into the water and swim for our lives. I still don't know how I didn't drown. I can't swim, you see.
Truly divine intervention, my son. God clearly wanted you to be saved.
Truly shocking and terrifying. Tell me, what awful thing happened next?
Quase numa caçado pelas rochas. Escapamos.
But we escaped.
Very good. But why not go into a bit more detail?
We were saved by a good-hearted old woman. But later, we got involved in a tavern brawl. Well, the brawl was started by my Lord Capon, actually. Manual labor would have been too humiliating for him, you see. Even more humiliating than having the local guards pour, slops over us, it would seem.
No, that is truly awful.
But it's true. Everyone thought we were stinking vagabonds, which led to a whole misunderstanding.
Bailiff Thrush put them in the stocks.
Yeah, like I said, they took us for ragamuffins.
Fair enough. But out with it now. Why did they punish you?
Well, it was nothing, really. But the bailiff didn't see it that way. Probably because it was his son who got a thrashing.
An interesting tale. Thrilling, even. It's a wonder you're still in one piece.
Sorry, my lady, but it was mainly Lord Capon's life that was in danger.
Ah, yes. How true. Let's hope fortune favors him tomorrow as well. And you, young man. I'm sure that rabble that caused so much trouble will be defeated, captured, and justly punished. I'm sorry for taking up so much of your time. Enjoy the evening, Henry.
Perdi reputação ainda, cara.
Excuse me. Bring me their leader alive. That is the man thing. I have a few important.
Don't worry, he'll sing like a bird.
Mano, cadê? Bendita da mulher, mano. Tem mais alguém pra conversar aqui? Eu conversei. Não. Dromel. Este. O que eu tenho que comer? Eu joguei fora. Eu fui burro, aí fui burro. Aí. Ação de bacon aqui, cara. Meio, mano. Pronto, comi.
I apologize.
meet again. Careful.
Vocês têm aqui pra fazer. Buscar vinho.
God willing, we'll rescue old Yaramira as well. Bring me their leader alive. That is the main thing.
É, agora é caçar a Catherine. Descobri um tal vinho. É a única cozinheira que tá aqui, mano. Cadê a outra cozinheira? Não consegui conversar com a Caterine, não.
Hey, Henry, we're moving out.
Peraí.
Greetings. Do you need something?
I came to tell you I found... Well, he's dead. He overestimated it.
I won't lie.
Ah, mania tá aqui, ó.
Greetings. What brings you here so early in the morning?
Excuse me, have you seen Catherine?
What do you want her for?
I'm supposed to get some wine from her for Laura Capon, but I can't find her.
For that handsome young man? I'll go and get it, and you can forget about that ninny Catherine.
Well, the thing is, they told me...
Forget it! God knows where that cow's got to again. I ain't seen her all evening. But don't worry. I'll be happy to give you wine for Lord Capon myself. I'd just like to ask if you could open the spice chest for me in the meantime. The lock got stuck again and won't open for love nor money.
Quem fechou isso?
Who locked it like that?
Nobody. It's one of Ossina's amazing locks.
What? Again? Ugh, I'll kill that Ossina. Sure, I'll take a look at it. It won't be a problem.
Thanks. Farewell.
Pro baú. Tá de baixo? Esse aqui? Tinha bebê.
I've opened the spice chest for you.
Really? That's clever of you. I couldn't budge it. I won't bother looking it again from now on. If someone pinches something, I'll blame Ossina and his rubbish locks. Here's some Hungarian wine for your journey. And give my regards to Lord Capon. May the Holy Virgin watch over you in battle. Farewell. Christ, pardon me.
Beleza. Estamos com vinho, então. A Catherine sumiu.
I've got your armor and wine for the journey.
Let's see what von Berghoff sent me then.
I'm gonna give that blacksmith Ossina a kick up the ass.
E Aqui.
What do you mean? It's not that bad.
Well, if it hadn't been for me.
What about you? Ready for battle?
Ready. We can go.
Excellent. Mount up then. I can't wait till we smash those whoresons' faces in.
Começou a chover.
Damn it. But so what? Let's go. I can't wait to put that fraud from Nabarkov in irons.
What's
With
where
the
you're
force
going?
we have, we'll take their little fort in a trice. What do you think?
Bora.
It certainly won't be a long siege. Nabarkov isn't Talmberg.
Vou ter que vir aqui, né?
Exactly.
Esperar o diálogo pra pegar o TP.
Couple of ladders and a battering ram will do just fine. I'm almost worried the foot soldiers will get it done without us. And I won't even have time to swing my sword.
I can't wait to repay them for their kindness. I can still feel the spot in my shoulder where that arrow hit me at the pond.
Never mind your arrow. What about the humiliation I suffered? The rope is too good for those knaves. I'd have them quartered if it were up to me.
Aye, and quartered at least 3 times for what they did.
You're right. I'll ask von Bergov to send for a truly skillful executioner. And when we've dealt with that band, Hanush is sure to acknowledge that I've made up for my mistake. Everything will be back to the way it was before. Audentes fortuna juvat!
It's fortuna juvat. Agora dá pra pegar o TPzão? Ah, não. Isso é lá embaixo.
Good.
How was the Hungarian wine, gentlemen? I hope you don't have sore heads this morning.
Don't worry, Lord Chamberlain. My head is clear. A real knight knows how to behave on the eve of a battle.
What about your faithful servant and protector here?
I'm ready for battle, sir. I'm glad to hear it. Sir Otto has charged me with keeping you safe. I hope you don't have anything against me escorting you today, Lord Capon.
I can't say what an honor it is for me. I suppose someone doesn't want me to mess up again, eh?
But Lord Capon, taking care of our guests is right and proper.
You, Sir Ulrich, should worry about not getting too many bloodstains on you today.
We all have our orders, and mine are to defeat that band of scoundrels in Nabarkov. Why dally then
O olho
when
dos
we have
cavalos
work to do?
é muito olho de
To
cabra.
battle, gentlemen. Open the gate.
Deve do olho do cavalo não. Eu sei. Embolar todo aqui. Eficiente não, hein? Vai dar guerra. Rapaz, a tropa inteira, hein? Tá tudo marchando.
That outlaw and his band really fucked with us last time, eh?
I'm just hoping he won't fuck with us again now.
There aren't enough of them that can tackle this kind of force. true enough. And to think, I drank a toast with that fucker. Christ.
I hope you enjoyed your wine, Lord Capon, since old Nevak was chewing on dry straw in his own cellars.
Don't you worry, Chamberlain. I'll see to that sneaky fucker in person.
You two are pathetic. I get the impression you're afraid to go into these woods, even with an army around you.
Yeah, I think I can see now why your lord barely escaped with his life. Maybe his captain underestimated the foe as light-heartedly as you.
Weigh your words carefully, young man. You didn't fare any better yourselves.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'll be a lot more...
Ooh. Sofreu emboscada, mano. Alguém avisou pra eles. Carai, véi.
What the? My God! Where? Christ! Hey! I can't get out.
Give me your hand.
Right.
Don't spare it. Come on. Go for it. Get up.
I'm coming.
Back off, bastard. Now he's really pissed me off. We have to get out of here.
Aí.
For the cross!
Isso, velho.
Capon! Hands! Christ, I have to go to him.
Ai, ai. Meu Lorde Capão. Caralho, mano, esse sabre aqui é forte, hein? É um hit.
Capon! Hands! Christ, I have to go to him.
Esse cara aqui de cima, mano. Cadê meu arco? Eu tô sem o negócio. Ô, burro.
Capon, where the hell is he? I have to go to him.
You're mine. I got him.
Nossa, só um nessa arma aqui, mano. Que arma quebrada é essa? Ah, o Hans morreu. Oh, vacilei. Bora, Hans. Toma. Toma na cabeça.
Chamberlain Ulrich, we have to help the fool. You hear, Henry? I need you here.
Oh, mother of God!
Hey! Cover up!
Tô sem flecha, carai.
K-Pod, where the hell is he? I have
Ah, eu tomei.
Show what you do.
Preciso de flecha, 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 flecha.
My God! Henry, grab the Chamberlain and let's get out of here. We have to get away.
Preciso de flecha.
I'm here. I'll help you.
Ai, tomei. Ei, carai. Deixa eu pegar o virote aqui. Puta que pariu.
Let's get out of here.
Ah, o camareiro morreu.
Where the hell is he? I have to go to him.
Agora já era. Caralho, que bagunça. Tô sem virote, mano. Ônibus pra carregar, velho.
Come on, Henry. We have to... Get away.
Eu vou ter que ir lá. Como é que faz pra subir ali, velho? Dá load. Bosta, cara. Isso que dá pra não vir sem arco. Meu cavalo, não posso usar meu cavalo. Tem que pegar a flecha desses caras que estão mortos aqui, ó.
K-Pod, where the hell is he? I have to go to him.
Seu capão. Flecha, flecha.
Christ, I have to go to him.
Aí, carrega. Ai, errei.
Go fuck yourself. Show your stuff. No chance. Show what you're made of.
Entendi não. Tá mostrando que eu defendi o camarada ali, sendo que ele tá morto ali no chão, velho.
K-pop, where the hell is he? I have to go to him.
Preciso de virote. Torna a barricada.
Show what you're made of.
O jogo falou? Ele tá aqui.
Let's go down. We'll lose them on the other side of the stream. You're mine. You up, you shit.
Ai. Deu capão. Aqui.
K-Pod, where the hell is he? I have to go to him.
We have to get to the mill. We'll lose them on the other side of the stream.
K-Pod! Hands! Christ, I have to go to him.
Carai, véi. Cheio de sangue.
Hans? Hans! Look at me! Hans!
We'll surely get a nice fat ransom for Lord Capon.
Será que esse é o Jan?
You'll have to take him first.
My boy, courage is a thing of honor. But what you're proposing isn't courage. It's foolhardiness.
Well, better to have honor than to sneak up and ambush people from hiding.
It works, though. War is a nasty business. And it is better to have your head on your neck and your foe on his knees than the other way around.
Now, what is a coward turned to banditry? You should have been a knacker. You'd still have your head on your neck. And your own seat in the tavern.
Shut your stupid mouth. You have no idea who you're talking to.
Yeah, to a weasel. Who shoots from the bushes instead of a fair fight.
You think so, huh?
Why dirty your hands with him, Captain? One shot.
I'm actually starting to think this young knight deserves a fair chivalrous duel.
Eee.
If he's good enough, I'll let him live.
Cinema demais. Olha esse gráfico, mano. Olha essa cena, cara.
So, my boy, let's see what you got.
Vambora. Toma um só.
You're good.
Mano, esse sabre é muito quebrado, velho.
Shishka, you all right?
Ah, então ele é o Jansiska.
Do you reckon you can trust an outlaw to keep his word of honor?
Oh. Mano, pendurou ele e o capão junto? É isso? F. Henry? Oh, Godwin.
The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition. As the saying goes, man proposes, but God disposes. And then boots you right in the balls. All I wanted was a quiet life. Nothing more. Take it easy. Have a bit of fun now and again. And not piss anyone off too much. Apart from the Uzit's bailiff. But that's a different matter. But there's spiteful tongues everywhere. Well, you know how it is. And they complained about me to the man up above.
Oh, taradão.
What? Him?
No! The bishop!
And then they kicked me out, saying I was a disgrace to the parish.
What disgrace? A man has to enjoy himself from time to time. They couldn't just kick you out for nothing, though, could they?
Let me make it clear. I am the very paradigm of Christianity, but the church has more priests than parishes. So all it took was a bit of spiteful gossip, and then someone else got my parish.
Aye, folk can be swine.
So actually, it suited me fine when Anush and Radzig's boys went missing, and I could hit the road to look for them. My nag Bibiana is happy to stretch her legs a bit finally, even though she's well past her prime. She's so unused to it. When I tied her up by the gate here, she nearly gave me a kick.
What boys are you looking for, if you don't mind me asking?
It's no secret. I need to find them. So I'll be grateful if you can tell me anything.
I'll be glad to help, Father.
It's these two young fellas that recently set off for Trotsky with a letter and haven't come back. One's a blue-blooded fledgling and the other's a smart-ass smith. Does that ring a bell?
Ah, Sakra. Everyone who was at the Semine wedding knows them two. They caused such a ruckus that they was nabbed and locked up in Trotsky.
Well, I never. I'll go straight there then.
Well, Father, the thing is, a big force left the castle this morning, and they were ambushed in the ravine near the Barkoff Mill. A terrible massacre. Folks say all hell broke loose there.
Folks do like talking about hell.
Seriously. I heard the Trotsky Chamberlain himself copped it, and his whole company with him. And most likely, your friends and all. I'm sorry.
What? Who's that? You said they were locked up. How could they be in the Chamberlain's company?
Annie and Kuba from the Barkoff Mill saw it. They managed to get away when it all started, and I think they said they saw them two there and all.
Annie Kuba.
Ask them yourself if you want. They're in the barn round the back. Kuba took a hammering, but he's well enough to talk.
They could be mistaken though.
Fala com pessoas que escaparam do moinho.
To be sure, you can go and see for yourself, Father. The ravine ain't far from here. From the inn, follow the road east till you get to a big crossroads, and at the chapel there, head down towards the forest. Oh, by all accounts, them bodies are still lying there. I hope to God it was over quickly for them.
Surely not all of them. Those two lads are as tough as old boots. Well, thank you, in any case. I'll go and ask around, and God willing, I'll get them in one piece.
Hope dies last. I'm sorry I haven't better news for you. Safe travels, Father Godwin.
God bless you.
Ah, então aqui a gente começa a jogar com outro personagem. Interessante, viu, mano? Da hora demais, velho. Esse jogo tá muito foda, velho. Tá muito foda. Que isso, cara. Incrível, mano. A história do jogo tá incrível. Mas, galera, vou ficando por aqui. Eu desse que compareceu. Desculpe aí pelo as coisas que aconteceram aí durante as lives, né? Problema no OBS. O aplicativo aqui do broadcast dando pau também, toda hora. Ver se eu consigo resolver isso aí amanhã. Pra deixar bem suave. Pra gente continuar aqui com Kingdom Come. O jogo tá muito bom. Eu tenho quase certeza que a gente não vai conseguir zerar a tempo. Né? Eu espero zerar antes, porque falta aí praticamente 10 dias para lançar o Monster Hunter Rise. Eu não sei. Não sei, não sei quanto que falta pra poder zerar aqui. Acho que falta muito. Pelo que falaram, tem outro mapa, tá? Eu já tô sabendo que tem outro mapa pra poder explorar, poder chegar. Não sei quanto que vai chegar, não sei quanto que a gente vai ir pro outro mapa. Como agora a gente vai controlar o Goldwyn pra encontrar o Henry ou o Capon, né? Se eles não tiveram mortos. Não sei. Mas enfim, galera, eu vou ficando por aqui. Agradecer quem compareceu, tá? Quem deixou o like. E tamo junto. Amanhã a gente continua, tá? Amanhã a gente continua. E o jogo tá muito interessante mesmo. Beleza? Então, obrigado a todos. Compareceu novamente. Vou ficando por aqui. Valeu, até mais. Fui.